Hello fellow colorists, Jody here. Welcome to the channel J Colorist and this month's edition of Color With Us, Coloring Roulette. Today's challenge is actually going to be drawn by myself, Jody. So I will, without further ado, I will let Jody give us the prompts for today. Here is the video. Hello and welcome to the 5th edition of Coloring With Us, Coloring Roulette. My name is Jody and I get to pick the prompts for today. So we have a wildcard pile here, we have prompts here, colors and mediums. So this is our 5th edition and I have removed the first 5 mediums and wildcards and the prompts. So the colors are all here and they're fair game, but we have been removing these 3 piles so that we're not having repeats. Thank you for participating in our first 4 episodes. There is a photo gallery ready for you on my channel if you would like to see everybody's participation. Thank you to those who submitted, and let's get started. We are going to pick one prompt, and it is going to be flowers. We're going to pick 5 colors. I've got them mixed up good. Brown ochre, moss green, so far that's good. Lime green, okay. Emerald green, oh boy, we're getting a lot of greens. Let's mix this up a little bit better. And our final color is light yellow. Okay. And let's see what the dreaded medium will be. The medium has been making it quite difficult sometimes, so making it a big challenge. And the medium is going to be your favorite medium. So that's a free-for-all, I guess. And let's see what our wild card will be. The wild card is one that I created myself, and it's called Use Color Cube number 1. So I'll zoom you in a little bit. You have got to color a page with flowers, your favorite medium, using color cube number 1, with the colors ochre brown, moss green, lime green, emerald green, and light yellow. I think this challenge might be the easiest one so far for the coloring roulette. I hope you have a chance to play along. If you do, please submit your page to Instagram with the hashtag #ColorWithUs, Coloring Roulette. Okay, so that was the draw, and with the wildcard color cube number 1, that kind of switches things up a bit. So here's the plan. If you do not have the color cubes, then please use these 5 colors that were selected. So that's ochre brown, moss green, lime green, emerald green, and light yellow. If you do have color cube number 1, then you get to select the color palette that you would like. You do have to keep in mind that you're going to use have to color flowers on the page. So if that helps everybody out, then everyone, whether you have color cube or not, you should be able to participate in our challenge. Please remember to use the hashtag #ColorWithUs, Coloring Roulette. Watch the spelling, and it's on screen right now. Okay, let's see what I have decided to color. I have actually decided to do both challenges just because I know some people don't have the color cubes. So I will show, I've already completed the first challenge, and it's just a small picture, and I will show you that at the end of this video, so stay tuned to see that. But when it said we had to color flowers, what other book than World of Flowers would I go to and select? And then I went and I selected this color cube number 22. So this is out of color cube box number 1, and these are the colors I selected. My favorite medium is polychromos pencils, so I have selected the pencils according to the color companion that goes along with the color cubes. So Sarah Renee had said Hunter Green, I should be using 278, which is chrome oxide green. Forest Green is also known as grass green, 166. Royal Blue is ultramarine, 120. Gold is dark cadmium yellow, 108. And the orange is orange glaze, 113. So those are the colors. And this time I'm not going to select a light, medium, dark. I'm going to just use these 5 colors and make the challenge a little bit harder for myself. In the past I have done a light, medium, dark of each color, but I thought I'd switch it up this month and see how we do. So let's see what picture I have selected. I have selected this page here. So it's got a variety of flowers, different kind of leaves, and it's enclosed in this twig thing. So we will pull this out of the book because that's how I like to color my pages. We'll put some paper behind the book or the page and we'll get coloring. And what I'll do is, because this will take a little bit of time, I will do one with each of you in detail, and then I'll go off and do the rest on my own, and then I'll come back and we will see how it goes. So you'll notice that this was for a sunflower. There's actually no sunflowers on here, but I do like the orange and yellow colors regardless, and there are some small flowers that I'm going to make blue. So these are not going to be realistic flowers, which is also a stretch for me. So let's get started. I'll zoom you in a little bit. Let's start off small and do these flowers up here. We're going to make these little bluebells. I hope everybody is having a great week. End of the first week of October. This weekend is Thanksgiving here in Canada, so I will be traveling to visit my mom and help make Thanksgiving dinner at her house. I wish all my Canadian viewers happy Thanksgiving. So we're going to plan out the page a little bit. So the little flowers will be blue. These flowers here, I'm going to make them orange. So we'll do that. I'd like to thank Color with Claire for creating this Coloring Roulette challenge. Thought I'd bring you back while I work on this little flower here. Just adding some yellow on top. Because I'm just using the 5 colors, I am going to try mixing the colors together trying to get different shades and different colors and see how that goes. But I do like using orange and yellow together already when I'm coloring flowers. I think for the center I'm going to use dark green. Then it'll almost look like they're black. Because we're allowed to use our favorite mediums, I'm not sure if I'll use a bit of gel pen at the end or not. But I guess that's an option. But my favorite medium is always colored pencil. That Amanda or Disney. I'm guessing that Amanda Megs Coloring from Amanda Colors will not be having select video alcohol this month for our challenge, and we hope to have her back for a future episode, but she's taking a little bit of time off, so not a problem. Let's move on to okay, here's how we're looking. I have the two flowers done in the corner here.
Look.
Now this one seems to have some additional kind of things behind it. So what I'm going to do is just make those yellow, because I'm not sure if they're they've got leaves here, so it wouldn't make sense to also have leaves directly under it. So I'm assuming this is going to be part of the flower itself. So we'll make those yellow and they'll stand out a little bit. Okay, so that's how that is going to look. I'm going to zoom you back out a bit. We've got some little bluebells here, so I'm going to do all of the small flowers that kind of look like this shape. I'm going to do them all in blue. And we are allowed to add white, so I am going to bring in a white polychromos, so that's 101, and so we'll do these blue flowers. Sometimes eliminating a limited color palette options is both for colors freeing, 2 greens, a blue, a yellow, and challenging. So and we've already used coping. Okay, all of the really tiny leaves I'm going to do in the light finish green. Off all these tiny leaves with this color. I will sharpen my pencil and do, and I'll be back here with an update for you. Along with the tiny leaves, I'm doing the twig or branch around that's circling this picture in the dark green, because we don't have a brown in our palette. So bring you back as I finish some of these leaves. I will do it so many leaves, our darkest color, which is the pictures. So I thought I'd show you how I'm making this one a little bit different. Since we only have 2 greens and no reds. So up here we've got leaves that look a little bit like that, and then we have just the tiny leaves that are just one color and spring green. Bigger leaves are 2 colors. Leaves are 2 colors. Okay, I'll keep working on the leaves. This is kind of a springy summer page. Okay, I wanted to bring you in autumn here to see fall. All of the tiny leaves. It feels a little odd to be coloring so many on this page. There are still more leaves to be done, but whew, that was quite the feat on its own. So I am going to take a break from leaves and tackle some flowers. Now we only have a reminder of these colors that I'm working with, and I am only using the 5 colors and not any tints or shades. So no light, medium, dark this time, just to switch it up. But I do have white. So we've got flowers here and here, right beside the 2 orange ones. So I've already done some blue there, but I would like to bring the orange over to here, so I think I'll do these 2 in orange and some yellow, and then a combination. So just trying to plan out the whole kind of page with the limited color palette while keeping it balanced. So let's do these in the orange, and I was trying to see how the orange would look over top of some other colors. So for instance, yellow and orange over top of the blue and the green, and yellow over top of the blue, just to kind of see what other colors I can mix to get to extend the range of this 5 color palette. And so I will do a little bit of that right here. Zoom you in just so you can, so we'll kind of use it as a accent. And I'll just give the flowers all something a little bit different. This is how it's looking so far. Let me zoom you in. I completed this flower here with the leaves, and I made them slightly different from those leaves so that there is some difference. Then I did these leaves here, and now I'm just doing these flowers here. So making these yellow with an orange center. And then we're gonna have to figure out how to make the ladybug a decent color. I think we're gonna do it orange, because your eye knows it's a ladybug and it'll just compensate. So it's going to be green, and orange. Close enough. Close enough. When it says favorite mediums,
okay, let's take
my favorite medium is colored pencil, but I also here to make embellish with gel pens and stickles and everything else. Here is the composition of our flower wreath so far. I've added a blue and white flower down here, and I'll zoom you in to show you how I'm making that happen. So I have one blue and a white, and there is a petal in between or behind each of these petals. So I'm leaving that petal white, and then I'm leaving the first layer of inside petals where the center of the flower is also white. And I'm hoping because the inside, where the behind the petal that isn't showing a lot, comes across on each one. So okay, so this okay, so this and then for the center, lighter, and then just to mainly so far smooth things out, I'm not using a bunch of Gamsol today. I'm just go. Okay, so that is how the blue flower is going to look. So we've got 2 flowers up here and a butterfly, and the butterfly obviously will be orange. So I will go ahead and I will use the dark just an extra coat of orange. And I think I will do little blue flowers.
Okay.
Because these are kind of dotted all over the page. Okay, let me finish off the rest of the page, and I'll be back to show you how it's looking. These flowers. So far, I think we're sticking to the bottom palette blending into fairly well. Okay. Zoom me back out. We've got these 2 flowers here left and these leaves right here. And then we are done. Okay, this last flower is green, orange, and yellow. Finish off these last 2 leaves, or 4 leaves, and we will be back for a final look. Okay, a reminder, here was our palette number 22, and this is our completed picture. I am going to take some clear stickles and add it to a little bit of this. Tiny flowers. I hope you get a chance to participate in. If you don't have a color cube number 1 challenge, you're certainly more than welcome to use this as your palette for choices. And I did, using 5 Albert Durr watercolor pencils in the colors that we were given. So we've got brown ochre, moss green, lime green, emerald green, and light yellow. So these watercolor pencils, I did a small flower in Flowerscape, a botanical coloring book by Maggie Denteros, and I did a daffodil. So it certainly is doable with the palette that was chosen. In fact, it was probably one of the nicest palettes we've had, and for it to be with flowers, it was actually an excellent palette choice. So if you don't have the color cube, please participate in the hashtag Color With Us Coloring Roulette using these Coloring Roulette using these color choices. And I hope you tune in to see Disney Megs coloring. Her video will also be posted today, Friday, so I hope you get a chance to go over and see hers, and I look forward to seeing your